Yes, good morning guys. This is AS video 5. Today we are going to talk about equations and inequalities, chapter 3. Under equations and inequality, first we are going to learn how to solve linear simultaneous equations. Right? Linear simultaneous equations already you have done in your other classes, but here it's going to be a little bit harder. So linear simultaneous equations we can learn, we know how to solve it. One is elimination method, other one is graphical method, so elimination method and the substitution method. Other one is the graphical method, or then we will use the, what is the method? Matrix method. Matrices we don't use much, but we can learn to find the values in the shortest way. Okay, right. So next one is going to be quadratic simultaneous equations. That's mean you have to go to substitution way and you form a quadratic equation, then you solve the quadratic equation, then you get two sets of values for x and y's, two values for x's and two values for y's. Then a simultaneous equation using on the graph. So you can a quadratic curve and the straight line also you can find it, or quadratic and another quadratic also you can find, or else you can find a straight line with another quadratic, so on you can do the right. Okay, so first one, under that, the linear simultaneous equation of two unknown have one set of values that will make pair of equation true at the same time. That means here one set of value, the values will be true at any condition of this equation. Whatever the condition, those values are correct in the sense that will satisfy these equations in conditions. Okay, so under the first one we are going to see how that we are going to do a equation under the simultaneous equations with the linear equation. For example, if they have given x plus 3y is going to be 11. Next one you can see 4x minus 5y going to be 10. So first thing we know that we have to name them. Right? So by looking at this, right, which way is the suitable, or what way that you are going to solve this equation is something is always you have to think about either which way is suitable. First one is x plus 3x 3y is equal to 11. Second is equal to 4x minus 5. If you are going by elimination method, you have to multiply by this 4, and 4x and 12y is 44. Then you subtract that and you can find it that way. If you are doing the elimination method, right? So under the elimination method, right? So equation 1 you multiply by 4, you get 4x plus 12y is equal to 44, equation 3. So then you get 4x minus 5y is equal to 10, equation 2. You subtract from 3 minus 2, you get 4x and 4x cancel out. This is going to be 17, x is going to be 34, x is equal to 2. When x is equal to 2, you can substitute x is equal to 2, sub at 1, right? So then 3y is equal to 11 minus 2 is going to be 9. So y is equal to 3. I don't want to do it. So under substitution method, right? Under substitution method, right? From the first one, right? 11 minus 3y. Okay. From the second equation, 4 into 11 minus 3y minus 5y is equal to 10. So 44 minus 12y minus 5y is equal to 10. Okay. So 44 minus 10 is going to be 34, sorry, minus equal to 17y. So y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 in the sense, then we know from the x is equal to 11 minus 3 into 2, right? So, sorry, x is equal to, okay, then it's going to be 7, 4 into, I made mistake, 4, then 4, it's going to be 3y. Second equation is equal to 4x. Yeah, 44 minus 12, 17y. So y is equal to 2. Then here, yeah, here made a mistake, right? This y is equal to 2. Sorry, guys. Y is equal to 2. Right? Then x is going to be 3. Right? So then y is equal to 2. Then it's going to be 3 2s are. X is going to be, from the first equation, x is equal to 11 minus 3y. Am I correct? So it's going to be 2, then it's going to be correct. Check here, 17, then 2. 2y is equal to 2. Then is like when y is equal to 3 into, right? Here then it comes to that. First equation, right? So when y is equal to 2, in the sense x is going to be 11 minus 3 into 2, it's going to be 6, it's going to be 5. So it's going to be 5 is the x, right? So one set of equation, either way you solve it, you get it. Okay. Other than that, if you are using a matrices way, it's something is easier, right? I'll try to teach you. See that how that you can work it out. This is 2 ways of solution. This I'm going to do the matrices way. You have to watch carefully, right? The first equation is going to be x plus 3y is equal to 11. This is 4x minus 5y is equal to 10. So here you can see, here is 1 is here, right? So x, 3y, 4x, y, x, y, x, y, the word I have written. So I'm going to find the x first, right? This 3 into coefficient of 3 into 10, 3 into 10 minus 11 into minus 5, right? 11 into minus 5 over 3 into 4 minus 5 into 11, 1 into minus 5. So it's going to be, answer is going to be 10 into 30 is going, 3 into going to be 30 plus 55 over 4 3s are 12 plus 5 is going to be 17. 50 plus this thing is going to be 65, sorry, 85 over 17. So x is equal to 5. When x is equal to 5, y is equal to, right, from first equation, 3y is equal to 11 minus 5, therefore y is equal to 2. So you can see that how and understand. So first thing is like this coefficient of this multiplied by this, coefficient of this multiplied by this subtracted, then coefficient of this multiplied by this over coefficient of this multiplied this, right? So this is single line way of solving that, right? So you can use to find the way of solving of simultaneous equation. Gives you a set of one value. Okay, then I'm going to quadratic equation, quadratic simultaneous, right? How the quadratic simultaneous works in the sense. Now for example, if they have given x minus y is equal to 7, equation 1, right? Next they are given y squared plus xy plus 2x is equal to 5. So from the equation 1, only the substitution way first you have to do it. X is equal to 7 plus y. This x is equal to 7 plus y is going to substitute on the equation 2. So y squared plus y into 7 plus y for x plus 2 into 7 plus y is equal to 5. So y squared plus 7y plus y squared plus 14 plus 2y is equal to 5. Y squared and y squared 2y squared, 7 and 2 going to be 9y, right? Y squared 9y is going to be 14 minus 5 is going to be minus 9 is going to be 0. Now when come to that, 2y squared plus 9y plus 9 is going to be 0. 2 into 9 is going to be 18, right? 18 is the factor positive. This is positive in the sense this will say same sign. This is also positive, same. So it's going to be 9 into 2 or 6 into 3. So then we are going to write 2y and y, 3 and 3, positive and positive. 2y plus 3 is one factor, y plus 3 is another factor, is 0. Y is equal to minus 3 over 2 or y is equal to minus 3. When y is equal to minus 3, from the equation 1, x is going to be 7 minus 3 over 2. So 6, 14. 14 minus 3 is going to be 11 over 2. Then this is going to be x is equal to 7 minus into 3 is going to be 4. Right? So then I told you that two sets of value. X is going to be 11 over 2 and y is going to be minus 3 over 2. Or else then you get x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 3. Okay, so this is how when the quadratic equations are given, you have to substitute them and you have to solve it, and you will get two values of finding the equations, right? Okay, so when come to the third one, simultaneous equation on graph, how the graph will work it out. Here in linear equation only the matrices method can use. Here it's little bit confusion, so you can't use it that. So then we'll go to the third one, how the graphical way the simultaneous equations can be solved, right? How the graphical way the simultaneous equations can be solved, right? So when they have given something like linear equations, you can find where those two lines will meet. That will be the intersection of the graphical way, right? When they have given 2x plus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x minus y is equal to 23, in the sense you can draw the graph, and where the lines are meeting, that is the intersection of coordinates, right? If they come to the another way, right, now that you all know that, right, I don't want to explain that. You draw the line where they are meeting, that will be the coordinates of x and y. If suppose then come to like quadratic or the same, you have to draw with the using the graph with the simultaneous equation, right? They have given y is equal to x plus y is equal to 3 and y is equal to x squared minus 3x plus 1, in the sense, right? Okay, then you have to find it for this and find the solution for this also. Then where are these two? Then this is y and this is y from the first equation and the second equation. Then from the first equation, what you will do, y is equal to 3 minus 2x. Then that is goes and substitute on the second equation. Y is going to be x squared minus 3x plus 1. So then you will draw the graph for this one. So it comes something like this. When you find the solution for this, you get x is equal to, when you substitute, x minus 3 over 2 all the square minus 3 over 2 plus 1. So it's going to be 0, completing factor. X minus 3 over 2, it's going to be 2, is going to be half, sorry, 1 over 4. So it's going to be 9, 9 minus 5 in the sense, 5 over 4 comes, okay. So then goes to the other side, it's going to be x is going to be 3 over 2 plus or minus square root 5 over 2, or else x is equal to 3 over 2 minus 5 over 2. These two answers going to be. Then when you solve the other equation, it comes when x is equal to 0, y is going to be 1. And the other one is going to be something like both will be going to be positive. So it's going to be 3 over 2 minus square root 5 over 2. This is going to be 3 over 2 plus square root 5 over 2, right? Then this is going to be y is equal to 1. Then when you draw this equation, y is equal to this thing in the sense, when x is equal to 0, y is going to be 3. It's above, definitely it's intersect above. So it's somewhere harms. Then x is equal to 0 and it's going to be 1.5 in between this. So definitely goes somewhere here. So then one value will be somewhere here. Another value will be somewhere here. These two will be two solutions on that. The graph and the linear equation, are so the graph of the linear equation and the graph of the quadratic linear and the quadratic equation, right, intersect twice, 2 times they intersect, right? Then there will be 2 sets of values come. Under this also, like a quadratic graph, right? Can you remember, right? There are 3 conditions going to be come, right? What are those 3 conditions in the sense? One is going to be, I need the space, right? I'm erasing this. Right. So in this 3 condition is going to be line intersect twice, right? Two times, right? So line intersect once, then no intersection, right? So this condition is going to be when these two combine together, there will be a quadratic equation. In that quadratic equation, b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0. Then there will be 2 chances. One is, if according to the graph we know, either graph comes like this and intersect, or else graph comes like this and intersect. Next one is going to be b squared minus 4ac equal to 0. That's going to be 2 condition, right? It's going to be this, it touch and goes. It's going to be this, touch and goes. Third condition, b squared minus 4ac less than 0. That means this is going to be not touch, this is going to be not touch. Can you remember? Same condition here also. B squared minus 4ac, that means the discrimination. When the discrimination is greater than 0, they will intersect on 2 points. Discrimination is b equal 0, touch and go. Discrimination is less than 0, they do not touch. This is the conditions and how that will be applied in the questions and things like that. So here will be 2 real solution, 1 real solution or repeating solution. Here no real solution. This is the first one here, second one here, third one here. This is the condition for the simultaneous equation for linear and quadratic and graphical. All 3 I spoke to you all. I think next is going to be inequality. Once we finish the inequality, the chapter 3 also going to be finished, right? Okay guys, you can go through the video, right? It's much clear, right? All the informations are there. So next we are going to talk about inequalities. Okay guys, thank you very much. Have a nice day.